the Teams call is real. Quick Assist is a genuine Microsoft tool. The employee is signed in. And the person on the other end can still be an attacker. Nothing has to look broken. A fake support operator can turn familiar software into remote control, then keep access after the call. No 0-day is required for that first step, the user grants the capability. In Microsoft's Q2 2026 telemetry, Teams Vishing was the fastest growing category tracked in the report. Average weekly malicious call attempts rose 31% into May, then 27% into June, ending at nearly 10 times the mid-2025 baseline. Those are Microsoft-observed attempts, not a universal incident rate. You will see the architecture, one documented pattern, and 4 places to break the chain. Teams supports external organizations, guests, anonymous participants, unmanaged accounts, and cross-tenant collaboration. These useful paths do not provide equal identity assurance. A familiar display name or workplace context is a clue, not authorization. The crucial jump happens outside Teams. The caller claims to be internal support, creates urgency, and asks for quick assist. With permission, a helper can view and interact with the device. The application may be legitimate, the operator still has to be verified. Meet Alice, a fictional employee following the pattern in a Microsoft incident response case. IT support warns that her account will lock in 5 minutes. Alice opens Quick Assist and approves access. She is not a real victim. On the left, Alice sees a Microsoft application, a helpful voice, and a branded sign-in page. On the right, an external caller has borrowed an internal identity, a support story has become interactive control, and that control is steering her browser to an attacker-controlled site. In Microsoft's case, 2 employees resisted before a third granted access. The attacker then opened a spoofed credential form and initiated malicious downloads. This was deception using legitimate tools, not proof that Teams or Quick Assist was breached. One early download was a disguised MSI installer. It made a legitimate-looking program load an attacker-controlled DLL. That is DLL sideloading. A malicious library sits where a trusted program searches, so the program loads it. The DLL then opened an outbound command and control channel. Later components supported remote commands, credential harvesting, and session hijacking. A stolen credential or live session can outlast the Teams call and Quick Assist window. Hanging up does not revoke identity access or remove files already placed on the endpoint. Response can require isolating the device, investigating downloads, resetting credentials, and revoking sessions. Rewind the call. First, verify unexpected support requests through the official ticket system or a known internal number. Second, do not approve unsolicited remote control, disable Quick Assist where it is not needed. Third, limit unmanaged inbound contact and, where business needs permit, allow only trusted external domains. Microsoft documents that all external domains are allowed by default, so make this an explicit decision. Fourth, investigate unusual remote support, suspicious MSI execution, DLL loading anomalies, outbound control traffic, credential access, and session abuse. If the chain reaches this point, contain both the device and the identity. Blocking every external domain can break legitimate work. An allow list reduces exposure but needs an owner and maintenance. Removing Quick Assist may slow genuine support, so replace it with managed, approved, and log remote assistance. These are operational trade-offs, not measured claims from the report. The near 10 times figure is relative to Microsoft's mid-2025 baseline. It does not mean Teams Vishing exceeds email phishing. The detailed Quick Assist, MSI, and DLL chain comes from one case. Other calls may stop earlier or use different tools. Remember, verify the caller, deny surprise control, restrict external contact, and contain both device and identity. The course link is below.